Now, there's a proverb which reads, "Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due when it is your power to act." Now, that's certainly relevant at the minute as many people across the West Midlands pull together to make a difference. Now, one place doing their part is Cedar Church in Kingstanding. Now, they're manning a food bank which is also supplying people with all the essentials that they might need as well. And Andrew Kizumba is the minister at the church. Good afternoon to you, Andrew.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am good. Thank you very much indeed. Very nice to chat to you. So tell us what you're doing then. What's going on at Cedar Church?
Well, you know the heartbreaking stories of all the key workers on the front line not able to get to the shops or getting there and things had disappeared. We decided to ask the people in our congregation and in our community to bring down the extra bits of shopping they'd done that was surplus in an essentials and food bank, and this would then distribute to the hospitals and those who are vulnerable. And you had Mike Hammond on earlier from Hospital Charity, and they came down actually last Friday and took the first van load of loads of stuff.
Oh, that is
dry foods, tin foods, toiletries, baby items, and he said the hospital staff, they were in tears in a good way. The community has come together to be a blessing.
Well, you know what? We've had an instance of that this morning. We had an NHS worker on who couldn't get her car mended, and we've had a load of mechanics that have called up, and hopefully now she is getting that sorted and fixed so that she can get back to work and do, that important job of looking after people. Fantastic, isn't it? The reaction from people. Have you seen people wanting to get involved?
Yeah, everybody from Helen Taylor in the Andy Street's office, Andy Street, the Mayor of West Midlands, all the way to churches in the area, Elim, Christchurch, and others, and local people, and actually meeting some of the nurses on the front line, people like Kat, who's an A&E nurse, June, who's working double shifts, and others, some who've lost their jobs and have yet brought things down because they've got relatives who are working on the front line. It's amazing. You know, they say, I've heard it said Brexit divided the country, but this is somehow bringing the country together, and so this is wonderful that people are wanting to give even in their time of need.
And I think it's amazing how people are coming together, and it just shows what an amazing community spirit that we have here in Birmingham and the surrounding areas. Now, if people want to help, Andrew, where can they find out more about you? How can they get involved?
Well, the best thing to do, you can get in touch with us on our website, cedar.church, www.cedar.church, but you can actually volunteer directly with the NHS. It's goodSamApp.org/NHS, and volunteer even as somebody to speak to people over the phone. And I love the radio piece that you did earlier, wavelengths.org, because people are lonely. And actually my grandmother, who's 104, she listens to the radio all the time.
Wow.
So one of the things we did was to create some music. We've got some music on the go, love, hope and glory, songs of hope and things that we can send out to people. So if they get in touch either with if they email in info@cedar.church, we can point them in that direction, or they can go directly to that website I gave you, and I can send you the details and volunteer that way. The other thing they can do, any surplus items, don't go out and buy any more, but if you can spare a can of beans or a can of anything, if 100 people all give a can or 100 people give a roll, bring the stuff down. It's an open air drop off whilst you exercise between 10:30 and 12 this week, and at the end of the week Mike will come again and they'll distribute to maybe another hospital this time. So whatever you've got, spread the word, and let's beat this thing together and show the love that we know as a society we can show regardless of who we are or where we come from.
Listen, thank you very much. It's been great talking to you, and well done on all the amazing work that you're doing. That's Andrew Kizumba from the Cedar Church in Kingstanding. He's the minister there, and there were a lot of details. So if you missed those and you want to help, call us, and Sue will give you those details once again. Or Brett, 08081 009956.